I feel like we're starting to have a trend develop in the second date updates, and I'm not sure we should continue it. Or I can't decide. A while back, we had a mom email us to try to get her son a date. You guys remember that?
Oh, that was a while ago,
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
And since then, we've gotten a few in like that where people want to get a second date on somebody else's behalf. We don't often do them, but I figured we'd give it another shot today. Because right now we have a guy's sister on the phone. And she wants to call a girl that he went out with to try to get him another date with this girl.
This might not do so well.
Her name is Christy. Christy, hello. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm a little peeved, but I'm good.
So you want to stand up for your brother today, huh?
Oh, no.
Yeah, because he's a great guy, but he can barely get out of bed because he's thinking about her.
He's this depressed after one date? Did they only go on one date, or had they been dating for a while?
No, only one date.
And he
But
can't.
fell for her.
And he's this depressed?
Yeah, I talk to him all the time, and he was really excited about this, and now she's blowing him off for, no reason whatsoever.
And you know that there's no reason. He didn't tell you anything about their date where something could have gone wrong, or...
No, what could go wrong? He's, like I said, he's a great guy. And I think she makes our gender look really bad.
She makes your gender look bad? This is a whole gender thing?
Yeah, because it's come on, ladies. Let's just be cool. At least,
Yeah, I guess.
If
but
you don't
Christy,
like her, why would you want her to go out with your brother?
he likes her. And I want him to be happy.
Christy, you realize that not calling somebody back is neither a male or female thing. We both do it. Both genders do it. It's not just all women.
I know, but it's everybody should be cool, but she in particular, because now I'm affected, because I hate seeing my little brother like this.
So you're upset for your brother. That's understandable.
I'm upset for my brother, yeah.
Why can't he do the second date update?
Because he's heartbroken. I told him he should email you guys, but he's just trying to deal with it in his own private way, and I'm I want to find answers, because it's so sad to see him moping around, and he's crushed.
What's your brother's name?
It's Logan.
Logan, all right. And what's the name of the girl that you want to call today?
Her name's Tina.
All right. Tell us what you know about Tina and their date.
Well, obviously, I wasn't on their date or anything, but Logan said that he met her at a party, and he was just smitten from the get-go, because I think he said she's new to town. She moved up somewhere from the south, but I forget. And they went on a date. He took her to a bar. They really hit it off, and they hooked up after the bar, but he was really quiet about the details. But I know my brother.
You didn't ask your brother for all the sort of details of his sexual conquests?
I know. He was no, but he was being really respectful. He's not one to kiss and tell, but he called me after the date and telling me how much he really, really liked her and how sweet she is and how cool she is. And he was just gushing about her, basically.
So what did she do that was so horrible to your brother then? Just not calling him back is the horrible thing?
Yeah, ever. That's not cool.
Okay. How did you get her phone number?
I took it off of his phone.
Does he know that you're doing this?
No.
Okay.
But, this is why it breaks my heart. Because after the date, when he called me and was telling me everything, he basically said that he thinks this one, Tina, could go the distance. And I've never heard my brother say that before.
Well, okay, don't you think you're going to scare her off, though, even more?
No, she's already not calling him back, so there's no risk to it.
Yeah, she doesn't want to talk to him anyway. All that's going to do is just seal the deal if she finds this annoying that you get her on the phone for a second date update.
Or I could be the hero and get them back together again just because of some stupid reason that she's not calling him back again.
Oh, my God.
And he has no idea why? Has he told you anything?
No. So if it's some dumb girl reason, then I can clean it all up. And then if not, then I can give him a little peace and closure.
Okay.
What if she's just not attracted to your brother?
That's impossible. He's adorable. No, if she's not attracted to him, which I find ridiculous, then she should just say, hey, I'm not attracted to you. Yeah. Then he can move on and not be moping around all the time.
And you don't think that it's crazy for your brother to be so invested in one date that he's moping?
No, I think the heart wants what the heart wants. And I think it's great that he met somebody that he can at least acknowledge that he has feelings for. Like, he's never had that before. He always just, like, meets chicks and, like, shrugs them off. Not in a bad way. Like, at least he returns their calls and texts. But, like, we're a very communicative family. Let's just say that.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like you guys are very close. All right. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your brother's second date update, okay?
Thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Anybody who has a brother or sister knows that if you want to be a good sibling, you have to help your brother or sister get that booty.
Oh,
Am I right?
no, that's not what you do.
When I'm right, I'm right. I remember being a young boy and guys would come over to pick up my sister for a date. I'd walk by the door, give them knuckles, and be like, you hit it, and you hit it hard, bro. And you don't step foot into this house again unless you hook up with my sister tonight. But that's because I'm a good brother. And on the phone right now, we have a great sister. Her name is Christy, and she's calling to do a second date update on her brother Logan's behalf. I guess Logan went out on a date with this girl, seemed to really like her. Now the girl's not calling her back, and he's been moping around. So his sister, Christy, got this girl's number from his phone and wants to call her and ask why she's not calling her brother back. So we're about to call this girl right now. What's her name again?
Tina.
Tina.
Oh my gosh, Christy. I mean, just even listening to the explanation of that, don't you think it sounds a little crazy?
Okay, the way that Jubal explains it, it makes it seem like dirty and that it's all about hitting it or banging it or flipping it or whatever.
All of those things. Every single one of those.
But like with my brother and this girl Tina, it's like possibly true love.
Okay, because
So-
you said that right after the date he called you and he was like, this is the one, big sister. And you were like, sweet, come over and cuddle with me.
What?
No, I didn't say anything about cuddling at all. I'm just trying to get the guy a second date. That's all.
You guys sound like a close brother and sister. I figured that's what you do. He calls, he's like, she's a great. And you're like, come on over, we'll spoon and talk about it. And
I'm actually with Jubal on this interpretation.
No.
Can you just please make the call and find out why?
yes,
Yes,
I'm not calling
Jubal.
back.
I'll call her right now, all right?
Okay, thank you. Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Tina, please?
This is Tina.
Hey, Tina, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Hi, I don't know if I understand.
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a morning radio show.
Okay.
We recently got an email about you from one of our listeners.
What?
Yeah, they asked if I could get you on the phone to find out why you're not calling them back for a date.
Are you serious?
I am 100% serious. The guy that I'm talking about today, his name is Logan.
Oh, my God.
And I guess Logan has been trying to get a hold of you since you guys went out, but you have not been responding to any of his text messages or phone calls.
I can't believe this. This is so weird.
Can I ask you a few questions about Logan?
Okay.
Where'd you guys meet?
We met at a party.
Did you like Logan?
I'm kind of new to the area, and he, like, right away was smiling and chatting with me, and it was nice to feel welcome, and so we went out and stuff. And I mean, I thought he was great, you know, but I just don't think that he's for me.
Why not?
Well, something happened after the date that I just thought was a little inappropriate, and it's not really the kind of girl I am, and I just...
I don't know much about your date. I just know how you guys met and that he's been trying to get a hold of you. Did you guys, like, make out or anything like that?
It's such a weird question.
I know. Well, I mean, I just want to know. My mind goes like, what could have happened that was inappropriate. So I'm just wondering if he did or tried to go too far. You know,
Okay, you're making me blush here. I would say we kissed, and dinner was nice, and then we went our own ways. I'm a good girl from the South, you know. And anyways, I got this text from him, and I was so excited. It said, "Hey, I had a great time," and I said, "Yeah, I had a great time too. Dinner was great." And then he said, you know, "So how about some dessert?" And then he
he sent a picture of his junk to me.
Are you serious?
Guys are so terrible at this. You know what, Tina? I don't know what. I apologize on behalf of all dudes, but I know how it is, and I know so many guys that as soon as they start talking to a girl, they're like, "Oh, she said hi to me. Might as well pepper her phone with some junk pics."
Yeah, it's just not like who I am,
It's not like how any girl is. And did he actually use the dessert line with it? That is so.
Yeah, it was pretty lowbrow.
Did you?
He could have used a way better line, and then you would have been interested. Like,
I don't know about that, but.
So have you talked to him at all since that picture?
I don't think he merits a response. Like, he's on a different page that's not, I'm not interested, so I figure, cut it off and make it simple. Why? He's not for me.
That's interesting because apparently he doesn't know any reason why you wouldn't be calling him back.
I can't believe that.
Or at least that's what he said to his sister, who is actually on the other line right now and wants to talk to you about her brother.
So weird.
What?
Yeah. His sister, Christy, is listening to this phone call. And she emailed us because she wants to try to get him a second date with you. Christy, are you there?
Hi, Tina.
Oh, my God.
Christy, did you hear what your brother did?
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I have to say, that's it? That's the only reason why you're not calling my brother back?
What?
Because of some pic?
Yeah.
You don't think that that's horrible?
No. Are you serious? Everybody does that. Don't you think everybody does that?
Where I'm from, people don't just, do that. I mean, at least not, people that I would hang out with, from the right side of the tracks.
Don't pretend to be little Miss Innocent. I mean, it's what you do. I mean, send him something back. Send him a boob.
What are you talking about, Christy? You're trying to get your brother, nudie pics?
Clearly, I mean, I don't know what kind of girl you think I am, but I am not the kind that starts, sending pictures after the first date. It's not like we were dating 3 years or something.
I don't see what the problem is. I mean, this is how dating works now.
Christy, I think what Tina's problem is that your brother did it right after their first date and then also made a comment about, hey, you want dessert? Boom. This is on the menu right now. Chef's
All right,
special.
I'll work with him with his lines, I guess. But
it's not so much the line.
You don't need to work on anything. It's very clear what kind of guy he is, and it's very clear that I am not interested.
Oh.
How dare you say that about my brother, you
What is happening?
I'm confused.
Are you serious?
He's a guy. Every guy does this. And every guy thinks that every girl wants this, even though we really don't. But you just go along with it. You smile back. Just go along with it. Send them back an emoji with a wink and a kiss, blowing a kiss. Just go with it.
Oh, my God.
What is wrong with you?
You know how lucky any girl would be to get pictures of my brother? I mean, and you got it. He sent it to you. So come on, just be grateful.
Be grateful.
Are you out of your mind? This is your brother.
That's right, you and nobody disrespects my brother.
You
You know what means? Do you even know what means?
Yeah.
Your brother is a
I don't
little
know what I don't know what
I think what Christy's saying, Tina, is the fact that you wouldn't engage with sexting with her brother after a first date. You are a How dare you, Tina?
You're a crazy girl. You need some family counseling or something. I don't understand what's going on with you.
Hey, Tina, at this point, I would love to ask if you'll go out on a second date with Logan, her brother. I will pay for a second date for you guys to go out.
Absolutely not. I know what he's like, and now I know that he's from a family of nutties.
That's true.
Well,
That is true.
thank you for your time, Tina. Christy, I'm sorry you couldn't get your brother a second date.
She doesn't deserve to be in the same room with him, so good.
Yeah. Not even the same room, let alone get one of his pics, right? Takes a special woman to receive a picture from that guy.
Hell yeah, that's my brother right there.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm excited about today's second date update because the girl who's on the phone to do a second date update today asked in her email if she could use a fake name and remain anonymous. And that means one thing and one thing only. A fake name means she's a stripper. That's right.
That's not what I
I'm super excited about today's second date update, fellas. She is working hard for you. She's got on her stilettos and her lycra and ready to see if she can find love. We don't know what her real name is, but she goes by Nikki when she's doing her second date update thing. So everybody, welcome to center stage, Nikki.
Ow!
What's up, Nikki?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Did I get it right? Are you a stripper? Is that why we wanted to use a fake name?
You were close. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm not a stripper. I work in a regular office.
That's right. It's Nikki from the office. Cubicle number 4. Oh, who's collating things? She's collating things on the daily, fellas, for you.
Oh, Nikki.
All right, Nikki, I'll stop.
I'm sorry.
So your email said
Okay.
that you would do the second date update if you could remain anonymous. And after reading your email, I understood exactly why you wanted to do that. Why don't you tell everybody your story?
Okay. So I went on a date with this guy who's actually my supervisor. So that's why it has to be anonymous.
Yeah.
So that's why you don't want anyone to find out that you guys went out.
Yeah, it's kind of weird now because we both worked in the same office, but now he works in a different office. He got transferred over actually like right after we went on like a date. We had a flirtation for a while in the office, and we would talk via text a little bit. And then we went to this work party, and he actually like officially asked me out. But, you know, we didn't want to make a big thing about it. We didn't want everyone to know, so we were trying to keep it really quiet.
But you guys weren't really dating. You just went on one date, right?
Yeah, but we had like a flirtation for a while. You know, when you kind of have like a thing with someone and it maybe is obvious, but you're trying not to make it be obvious, like in the office, but you know, you're not really supposed to like date your boss.
Yeah,
So-
it's like every time they walk by your desk, you drop a pen and be like, can you pick that up for me? Oops, sorry about that.
It's always how women flirt. We bend over a lot.
Oh, did I just pour this cup of water on my head? I'm wearing a white shirt, boss. I know how the flirting game goes in the office.
And I
I've
forgot
been
my
around an
bra
office or two
today.
in my day. So you guys actually did go out on a date, though?
Yeah, we went to dinner. We went to this kind of like hole-in-the-wall restaurant, like really small, off the beaten path.
So no one could see you and you couldn't get caught.
Yeah, which was kind of like fun. We sat like in the back. It was really romantic, actually. And we had a really nice time.
Is the place where you work, would this be like a huge deal? Would he get fired over something like this?
I mean, I don't know that he would be fired, but everyone would gossip about it. We wouldn't be able to live that down. Like, he might not lose his job. I don't know that I would want to stay working there if people found out, though.
Really?
Okay.
So how was your guys' actual date?
It was a really good date.
Oh.
We had a lot of fun.
What does
You're
that
in
mean?
deep.
Hear it in her voice.
How much
It
fun
was
did
a
you
really good
have?
date. A lot of fun. I don't
Nice.
want It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
Did your date go on until the morning time?
I'm not saying any more
I
about
think we all know the answer to that based on what you just said. All right, so how did everything end with him? What's the last time that you guys talked?
the morning after our date.
Oh, okay, so I guess we get that question answered again. All right, so what's the last thing that you guys said to each other?
Well, there wasn't a lot of talking.
Wow.
You're
You
being
guys-
vague, but you're telling us more about your date than most people do on their second date
Double
update.
dip, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
apparently you guys had a lot of pent-up tension between you two that you had to get out of the way.
So after you guys were done with all of that, how many times have you tried to get a hold of him?
Well, I've called his new office like 2 times, 3 times, but I don't ever leave a message because I don't want to have to go through his assistant. I feel like then everyone would know. It would be really awkward. And I texted him, and he didn't respond. And I feel like now I'm being creepy. I feel like I'm being that girl who sends like 50 messages, and it's like, why aren't you texting me back? I don't want to be like that. So I kind of stopped doing that.
So, I mean, when you guys were hanging out, was there talk about like, oh, I've waited so long to be with you? Or did it feel more like just a crazy hookup night?
No, it didn't feel like a crazy hookup night. There wasn't like a whole serious, like, I would like to date you now conversation. But we definitely had a conversation about how nice it was to be able to spend time with each other outside of the office.
Mm-hmm.
We both said that we really had enjoyed like spending time together and that we would like to do again. But now I can't get a hold of him. So, that's why I came to you guys, because I don't know, maybe he didn't mean any of that when he said that.
Okay. All right.
I
Well,
meant it when I said it.
we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
All right, and I promise I will keep your name anonymous. Nikki, you have my word. And if there's one thing I have, it's my honor, unlike Nikki, who's lying to us about her name in the second date update. Okay, hang on, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're right in the middle of a second date update. If you're just joining us, Nikki is on the phone. Quote, Nikki, end quote. Because that's not her real name. She wanted to be anonymous, so that's what we're calling her. She actually went out with her boss at work. They had a fun evening that lasted until the next morning, if you get my drift. And then after that, her boss got transferred, and he hasn't talked to her at all. So she wants to give him a call and find out what went wrong. Hey, Nikki, how much thought did you give to your alias? Like, your real name isn't Nicole, right?
That's a good question.
No.
That'd be pretty
No
funny.
worries.
Like, we talked to him, and we're like, hey, Nikki, I know it's a fake name. And he's like, oh, that's Nicole. I know Nicole very well. Okay, so you gave your alias a little more thought than that.
Yeah.
All right.
And what are we going to call him? Do we get his real name, or is that a fake name too?
Can you beep it out?
Yeah, we can beep out
Okay.
his name. Or I'll start calling him Nikki, too. You guys can both be Nikki.
That
Or
would
I
get
can call
confusing.
him Nicole. Nikki and Nicole. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out, but we'll start the call by beeping out his name so you don't put him on blast either, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial the phone number right now.
Okay.
Hello,
All right, can I speak to please?
this is speaking. Who is this?
Hey, man, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Jubal?
Yeah, Jubal. I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay,
How you doing today?
I'm all right. Is this business related?
Yeah, loosely. It kind of is.
Very loosely.
You recently actually went out on a date with somebody who works for your company.
So this is not business related.
Well, I mean, it sort of is. You guys work in the same industry, and you went out on a date. Yeah. So
You know, honestly, I don't really feel comfortable discussing this. It's a private matter.
I know, but if I can just ask you like a couple questions, because she's just curious. She won't tell us her
You
real
have
name.
to understand, I have no idea who you are, and I
know.
can't really answer a bunch of personal questions here.
I know, but let me tell you this. You're anonymous right now, and she's anonymous too. She hasn't even given us her real name. We know her as Nikki.
What do you mean that I'm anonymous? I don't understand that.
We beeped your name out of this, so nobody will hear your
Okay.
name. I just have a couple questions for you, and then we'll let you go.
What are your questions? Because I can't really tell you a whole lot.
So this girl, Nikki, that's what we know her by. I'm sure you know her as another name. She told us about how you guys were very flirty at work, and then you ended up going out on a date and kind of spent the night together. And since then, you got transferred to like a different office, and now she can't get a hold of you. And she wants to know if she did something wrong.
No. I mean, that's the short answer. She did not do anything wrong, and she should not feel like she did do anything wrong.
Okay, is there anything that I can tell her? Or is there a reason that you haven't reached out to her?
Yes, there is a reason. I guess you could tell her that and just let her know that it's not her fault, and that this situation, I guess, is evolving. That's all I can really say.
That is so vague. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I would be going crazy if I were her right now.
So do you like her?
I mean, this is absolutely anonymous, yes?
Yes, I promise you we will not divulge your name or any information about you. We strictly just want to know about the relationship between you two.
Okay. Yes, I like her.
Okay, so what's the problem then?
Wait, can you guys relay a message to her? Is that cool?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
We'll tell her whatever, man.
I'll tell her
Okay.
whatever you want me to tell her.
You can tell her not to worry and just explain that I was a bit careless in the way that we initially communicated.
Wait,
What does that
what
mean?
is that?
And she'll understand that. She'll understand that.
Well, now I want to know. Because didn't you just ask her out on a date, and then you guys went on a date, and then it, had a really fun night?
It was a situation where we communicated via email, and we should not have communicated via email because we were using work emails.
Oh, so you got busted.
Yes, basically.
Oh.
I was sort of in a position where I was being vetted for a promotion, and therefore the server was being monitored, and they raised that as a red flag, and it was a very serious issue. And actions were taken, and hopefully that those actions sort of satisfied my superiors, and everything is fine now.
That's
That
crazy.
sucks.
So, did you get transferred because you got caught hooking up with Nikki?
No, not because of that. I elected to get transferred as a way of sort of appeasing my superiors. There was a question of whether or not I would be fit for the promotion, and that was sort of a bargaining chip that I used. And I was not happy about having to do that, but that was sort of the one thing that could get them off my tail.
Why can't you just tell her that?
Right.
Because we still work in the same company, to continue communicating would be a disregard of that contract that I have with my superior.
So they transferred you and then told you couldn't contact her.
We work at the same company, and I have to respect that.
I hope you called your boss a C block.
Well, you can't even email her on her personal email account. That's crazy.
Honestly, I don't want to take any chances. I was told by my superiors that I was not supposed to contact her, and although we're not in the same branch, she's not on my team anymore. It's inappropriate for us to continue communicating.
That is so dumb, man.
So you want me to tell her that your boss has found out, transferred you to another place, and told you never to talk to her again? So
No, don't say that to her. Just let her know that I am currently seeking a new job, so that may change shortly.
Oh.
You're going to find a new job just so you can date her?
I would like to. That's the hope, is that I could find a similar position, and then we could resume everything. Yeah, that's the hope.
Wow. All right.
Awesome.
I can't tell her that.
But you said you could pass a message on for me.
I can. I'm just not going to say it to her because you actually already did. She's on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Nikki, are you there?
Hi. Oh, my God.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes. I'm a little taken off guard here.
Oh, my God. I had no idea. First of all, I'm really sorry that happened, but you don't have to look for another job. That's absurd.
I mean, I can't even believe that you're on the radio. I mean, did you listen to the entire thing? Have you been listening?
I did listen to the entire thing, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have any other way to get in touch with you. I kept calling and texting.
Right. Well, I guess now you know why.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to blow you off.
I appreciate that. I'm really flattered. I really am, but I feel uncomfortable about you quitting a job. We went on one date. Like, that's not a reason to quit your job so that you can continue to date me. Like, that's crazy. It's a really good promotion.
What are you doing?
It is a good promotion, but it's also a situation where I do like you, and it would be nice to at least see where that could go. And if I could find something that was similar, I'd be willing to do
Yeah, but
that.
you love this company. Like, why?
I do. You're right. I do love the
Yeah, you
company.
just
That's.
have- what if
But
we
I
just
could
have a
also love
conversation?
another company, and I think if I could have both, then that would be desirable.
Nikki, I'm so confused. Why are you trying to talk him out of this?
Because what if then it doesn't work out? Like, what if then it doesn't work out and you quit your job for me? Because we went on one date and it was really fun.
That's.
I feel weird about that.
I understand that, but I'm not going to take some huge pay cut and do some crazy thing. But honestly, I think if this is something that we could explore, then why not do it? If I could find something that's interesting, and I mean, it's a risk, but it's a risk that I'm really willing to take if I get to date you.
That's very sweet. That's very sweet.
Do you have any prospects right now, or you just started the job search?
I've started the job search, and I have a few leads. I'll say that.
Well, that's good.
Dude, Nikki, I mean, he sounds pretty dreamy. And you were like super into him before you heard about this.
I mean, I am really, really into him. God, I don't know what to say. I can't believe that this is what it is. Like, this is the reason. I don't know what to do. Like, it feels like this is, I don't know, it feels weird. I don't know. And nice.
Weird and nice.
You got a guy who's willing to quit his job for you.
I know.
I mean, listen, I'll take the lead on figuring all that out. You don't have to worry about it. Let me handle that, and then after things change, we can definitely be in touch. So I would like that.
All right. Well, I have to ask this because it's a second date update. We already kind of know the answer, but would you like to go out on a second date? We will pay for it, but not until you have new employment.
I would like that very much.
Yes!
right.
Awesome!
So cute. Will you keep us up to date on how it goes?
Yes.
All right. Well, it's a successful second date update then. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Whatever your names are. I'm really happy for you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, if I was a woman, I would jump this dude's bones. Talking about today's second date update. And I think a lot of people feel the same way. We're even getting texts from people who say they were crying on their way to work.
It was really
This girl named Nikki, that is not her real name. She wanted to remain anonymous, called a guy named Craig, not his real name either. The reason is they worked together,
Yeah.
kind of messed around a little bit. HR found out he got transferred and was told to stop talking to her or else he could lose his job.
Right.
That's why he wasn't calling her back after their date. After talking to him more, we found out that he's actually looking for another job because he wants to date her so bad. He's willing to find another job somewhere else.
That is
and once he
awesome.
finds new employment, then they can date again.
I'm already planning their wedding in my head.
It's just
They're
so-
going to have 2 kids. It's going to be a really fantastic event.
Yeah, these are one of those ones that I just love. I hope they get married and run away together.
I think we found our new morning show intern. I'm going to give that guy a job here as our intern.
Yeah,
It sounds like he's a very high-powered executive type dude.
Yeah.
I think he makes a lot
But
more
he can
money.
come here and update our Facebook and get paid a little bit, and then they can date. He can have everything he wants. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Now, you guys have all been to a party where you meet someone and then you have a powerful connection, and you know that they may be the love of your life, right?
Maybe if you've had 12 drinks.
What about the love of your life?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. Your second date update today. We're talking to Anna. Anna emailed in. How are you, Anna?
I'm good. How are you both?
Good. Now, your email piqued our interest because it said that you had a powerful connection with a guy at a friend's going away party. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I thought that I did. I went 2 weeks ago to a going away party for one of my friends. She's moving to New York. And within 5 minutes of being at the party, I met this really nice guy named James. And we kind of just had that magical all-night hangout that you see in the movies. We just were by each other's side all night and playing board games and just showing each other tons of iPhone pictures with each other. And
Showing each other iPhone pictures of each other. What kind of pictures are we talking about here?
Okay, pervs.
I'm guessing they weren't nudies, were they?
no,
Okay.
Just, family and your, dog and all that stuff. And then we kind of took a bunch of funny pictures with each other.
Had you met him before through these friends, or this is the first time you met him?
He was someone that another friend invited, and his friend was busy talking to someone else, so we just kind of buddied up all night because I didn't know a lot of people at the party either, and we just got along so well and, shared a couple kisses.
Oh, you did? That's what I was going to ask, how physical this got. And what happened after you guys kissed?
We just were kind of laughing, and it was really sweet. It wasn't like,
It was cute.
crazy animal makeout. It was just kind of, I have a crush on you, really sweet kind of stuff.
How long did you guys hang out for?
We were at the party for probably 4 hours, 3
Ooh.
or 4 hours. I mean, obviously we didn't go out and have a date out in public, but it kind of felt like a date.
Sounds like you thought you would at least get a second date out of it or see him again, right?
Yeah, I mean, this happens to lots of my girlfriends, and you think, oh, they must be exaggerating. But at the end of the night, we exchanged phone numbers, and he said, I'll call you, and I was just so excited for days. I just thought, this, I'm not going to say, this is it, but it was definitely, I felt like it was something that would go.
So how did it end at the end of the night? He just kissed you and said goodbye, and that was it?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I was just kind of sad to see him go. I thought we would kind of leave the party and, go get ice cream or go, get a drink or something.
I think that's cute.
Ice cream at 2 a.m. I love it.
Of course, Lydia thinks it's
Hey,
Have you tried to get a hold of him?
I wanted to, but the old-fashioned kind of nature in me a little bit was just kind of leaving it open to him, and I haven't heard from him, and it really bummed me out. I think I get frustrated and angry at the way men handle, they shouldn't be loving and, hang out all night if they don't want to go on a second date. It's like, why would you waste time with that? So I thought maybe you guys should help me out.
You sound fairly invested in this already. Are you going to be like totally devastated if this guy just doesn't like you?
No, I don't think I will. I just need to know. 'Cause,
okay.
It's like I just want to know if I should forget it and let it go, and if it was just...
Yeah, chalk it up to one great night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I just need to know.
All right, we're going to play a song, come right back, and then call him and get your second date update, all right?
Awesome.
Okay, just hang on line for like 3.5 minutes.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second dater, Anna, is on the phone with us. Anna emailed us and said that she met a guy at a friend's going away party. They had a beautiful 4-hour hangout. They even kissed a little bit and had a great time. And then he left and was never to be heard from again. Anna, are you ready to call him?
I am.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no turning back now.
Okay.
If you had to prepare yourself for the worst response, what would that be?
Ugh, and then he's married. I don't know.
Ooh.
That one's pretty bad.
That'd be pretty bad,
That'd
yeah.
be pretty spicy.
Because there's nothing you can think of that you did. Nothing.
I don't know. Maybe I'm too nice. I don't know. Or
You're too
Yeah.
pretty. It's a problem.
I reject
You know,
girls all the time
no.
because they're too nice. I'm
I
like,
will say
sorry.
that sometimes when I meet a really sweet girl and I talk to her, I'm just like, I'm going to ruin you. So maybe I shouldn't. You know what I mean? Just like, I'm just going to hurt you. I don't want you to be around
Yeah,
me.
you're too sweet.
I have a feeling she's not talking about a guy like you if he played board games with her all night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do not play board games. All right, we're going to call him right now, okay?
okay.
Hello?
Is James there?
Yeah, that's me.
James, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. You got a second?
Yeah. What's going on?
I was calling you because I wanted to talk to you about something. Have you heard our show before?
I've heard Winbrook's Bucks. I've been in the
Yeah.
car and I've heard Winbrook's Bucks before, but
All right. So you normally listen around like 8:50-ish.
yeah, that's usually when I'm in the car.
Okay. Have you heard anything about the second date updates or ever heard one of the second date updates?
No, I haven't.
Well, let me tell you what that is. Let's say you go out on a date with someone and you blow them off and you don't get back to them. They end up emailing us to call you to find out why.
Okay.
So somebody emailed us about you.
Could you be a little more specific?
I can be. You went to a going away party for some friends a little while ago, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember meeting a girl named Anna there?
Anna, yeah, okay. I remember Anna.
Anna emailed us and wanted to know why you won't call her back or haven't texted her or anything after meeting up with her. She said that you guys had a really good time that night and she was really hoping for a second date and then never heard anything from you.
Really?
Yeah, is there a specific reason why?
Well, I'm kind of surprised, actually. This is kind of catching me off guard.
Really?
What?
I really didn't think she was interested in me.
Well, you guys like made out and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it seemed like we were getting along really well, and we were kissing and stuff. But then, toward the end of the night, she was kind of flirting with a good friend of mine, and I thought she was kind of into him.
Oh, really?
She was kind of giving like those nonverbal cues, like she was touching his shoulder and like kind of laughing and flirting and all that kind of stuff. So,
Hey, James?
Yeah.
Anna's actually on the phone with us right now. Anna?
Hi.
Sorry, I maybe should have told you that at the beginning.
Hi.
Anna, was he your second choice of the evening?
No, I would never. I think I was just trying to be nice to him to get in good with James. Yeah, I was definitely not interested in your friend at all.
James, how was she flirting with the other guy to make you feel like she wasn't interested if you guys were making out and stuff?
She was like, touching him on the shoulder, and she was like laughing at all of his jokes. And I thought that, like, at the end of the night when she asked me for my number, that she was really trying to like get to him through me.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm so sorry. No, I was definitely just trying to be nice to him to get in good with you. I'm so sorry. I feel so stupid now.
Do you believe her, James?
I really didn't think I was misreading this. I mean, she was like tossing her hair back with her hand. She was laughing. Just doing a lot of body language stuff and just a lot of stuff.
I don't even remember doing that.
Are you kind of a flirty girl, Anna? I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean like, I talk to, pretty much any girl that talks to me, I think, wants me. But but you talk to some girls sometimes that are so friendly and you're like, I know she's flirting with me when she's really not. She's just kind of like that.
I think, there's so many negative people in the world that I try to be as positive and kind and nice to people all day long. So that could probably be construed as flirting.
But you can kind of see where James is coming from because some guys can take that the wrong way.
But she didn't do anything that crossed the line. Like, James, did you see her do anything besides, flip her hair, which can be maybe her hair was just in her way. I don't know.
It was that. It was the way she kept kind of making it a point to touch him and stuff. And I feel like that usually you do when you're into somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's beyond just flirting.
I mean, I completely understand where you're coming from with that because I've always had a couple girlfriends that always end up, having the guy want to date them when we go out, and it's hard. I disliked you so much because I felt like you were the same kind of kind person that I am, and that you were actually not, just looking to hook up like I feel like everybody is, and we actually had a lot of fun playing board games and being stupid. And
plus, his friend was hot, right?
Always got a backup plan.
Good company.
Hey, we will send you guys out on a second date. We will pay for it if you'll go out with Anna again. Do you want to go out on a second date with Anna?
I mean, maybe she's serious about wanting to get together again if she went to the trouble of contacting you guys. So,
right.
Maybe it's worth giving it a shot.
Was that a yes?
Yeah.
Yes!
You're such a Seattle boy, James. You really are.
And Anna, you want to go out again, right?
yes, but only if he really wants to go.
He won't bring his friend along.
I was going to say the opposite. It's a triple date. Your friend has to go. For today's second date update, a listener named Robert is on the phone, and his email started off by saying kids make dating difficult.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I didn't really read more after that. I just wanted to get him on the phone because, Robert, why are you dating kids?
Oh, my God, that's
Of course it's going to be difficult.
I wasn't dating kids.
difficult and illegal.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot of things wrong with that,
Yeah.
Robert.
No, actually, I have a kid. I'm a single parent.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Makes so much more sense now, Robert. All right.
And-
Okay, you have a kid and somehow it made a date difficult for you?
Yes.
Okay, what happened?
So I met this young lady, Rebecca, online.
Okay, and were you upfront right from the beginning that you were a father?
Yes, I was. Actually, she's also a single parent, so I thought right off the bat we had that commonality.
Right, and who better to understand how dating is difficult when you're a single parent than another single parent dating?
Exactly. And it's hard enough right now to even have the time to even manage to meet someone, let alone finding a match, just scheduling wise with work.
Yeah, it's got to be a lot to handle. So you met her on a dating app?
Yeah, we were chatting. Eventually I had a plan to meet for dinner, and right before, about an hour and a half before the date, I forgot about my son's b-ball game. And,
Okay.
he had a game that night, and I felt awful. I had to call Rebecca to cancel. I was, very apologetic.
And did you have to cancel because you just wanted to be there or because you had to take him to the basketball game?
I forgot that I had to take him to the game.
Oh, man.
Why don't you just put him on the bus and go do whatever you want to do?
No.
Well, that
Can't do
actually
that?
could work. How old is this kid?
He's 6 years old.
Okay,
Six.
so that won't work. Never mind.
That would crush
yeah.
him.
He's got to be 7 to ride the bus by himself.
Yeah.
All right. So you called her to cancel?
Yeah. And to my surprise, she suggested, well, why don't we both go?
Yeah.
Hey.
She's a mom. She probably understands your
That's
struggle.
cool.
Yeah, I was somewhat shocked. I thought, how cool is that? She
Yeah,
was,
why not use my 6-year-old's basketball game as a dating opportunity?
Yeah. So I figured, she was just really cool to even suggest that.
Yeah, that's cool. It shows that she's pretty easygoing. How was the date at your kid's basketball game then?
It was really good. She was very supportive.
Did you get seats right up front? Some good seats.
He got courtside at the 6-year-old basketball game.
We had front row seats. She was cheering him on. Really cool. Every time they had the ball. Every time he had the ball. Very supportive.
Was he like, "Who's this strange lady cheering me on, Dad?"
Actually, they met right before the game, so it wasn't that weird.
Okay.
That's good.
At halftime, I should mention this. There was a little romance that actually ensued during the game.
Okay, what happened?
She, she got a little hungry. I said, "I'll be right back. I'll get some food." And she was like, "I'll tell you what, if you bring me some popcorn, I'll give you a kiss." And I was like, back in a flash.
They didn't even have popcorn? You had to, drive to a movie theater to find some?
Pretty much. I had to leave. Yeah, pretty much. So she gave me a kiss when I got back. The second half started. She was cheering. My kids' team lost, unfortunately.
That's probably why she's not calling you back. She wants a winner.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. I mean, actually, Rebecca was saying, "Good job," very consoling, even, they lost.
And that's where we're like, "Don't lie to the kid. He played terrible."
No. She was really cool, I have to say. And I was, I was even thinking, wow, this is wife material.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Whoa,
That's quick.
okay.
That's a quick jump.
Well, our first date where, she's hanging out with me and my kid. We went to dinner afterwards, and we had, a great conversation. Our kids have a lot in common. They're only a couple of years apart.
Did your son come to dinner with you guys too?
Yeah, he came with us, and it was a lot of fun. She was asking a lot of questions about school, about sports, and, he was very comfortable with her. So, I couldn't help but think that this would be a possible, candidate here.
Okay, well, other than just the kid stuff, did you like her? Did she seem like you?
Yeah, it seemed like we had a spark. I mean, she wouldn't have given me a kiss, I don't think, if she didn't like me.
Good point.
Yeah.
Very good point.
I don't know. Popcorn's pretty good. I do a lot of things for popcorn.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, how did everything end with her then?
I dropped her off, said goodnight. She gave me a hug. She said goodbye to my son, and here we are. That was 2 weeks ago. I haven't heard from her. I've been trying to get a hold of her, text her. I called her once.
Huh.
So it's, just really disappointing. Like I said earlier, it's really hard to find a time to meet someone. I don't know, if I might have said something to offend her. Or, just really frustrated.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, all right?
Sounds good.
Okay, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Robert is on the phone, and he took the girl that he wants to call today, her name is Rebecca, to a sporting event. Always a good idea, unless, of course, it's a 6-year-old's basketball game. What was the score, by the way, Robert? 9-6?
Seriously.
It's actually even less than that.
All right. Good job, kids. Good job.
Yeah.
If you're just tuning in, Robert actually forgot that he had his kid the night that he scheduled a date with Rebecca. She has a kid, too. And he had to take him to a basketball game. And Rebecca actually was like, fine, I'll go. So they went to the basketball game and then had dinner after. He said everything went great. He even got a kiss in the middle of the game. Ooh. And now she's not calling him back, and he can't figure out why. You ready to get her on the phone, Robert?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just really want to find out why she hasn't gotten back to me. I can't figure it out. I'm completely baffled. So I just want to hear the truth. I just want to find out what the deal is.
All right.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure it out. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Rebecca?
Yes.
Hello, Rebecca. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
What are you doing?
That's how people talk on the phone.
Who is this?
Hey, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Yeah, sorry about that.
What? Who is this, really?
My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show. I talk like people do. Understand it.
You're calling me from the radio right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. How are you?
I'm
You sound confused is what you sound.
What?
Yeah, could it be the accent or could it be the radio part? Who knows?
What is this about?
Well, we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update, and you went out with a dude named Robert a little while ago.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah. And Robert emailed us because He told us all about your date, and he also told us that you
Wow.
aren't calling him back or returning any of his text messages, and he was wondering why.
This is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. What? I don't. Is this is for real?
It is, unless you haven't gone out with a guy named Robert.
No, I did.
Okay.
I did.
So, yeah, is there a particular reason you don't want to see Robert again?
You know, I just don't think that Robert and I will work out in the end. That's all.
He doesn't see that at all.
Okay.
Can you give us any information to give to him? I mean, that's why we do these, is so people can figure out what they're doing wrong in dating. And Robert really wants to know, especially when he said that you kissed him in the middle of the date.
Oh, yeah, okay. Wow. Okay, so he.
Yeah,
wow.
he told us. Yeah, he did tell us
Yeah.
that.
Whoa.
Either you liked him or you really liked the popcorn that you traded the kiss for.
Oh my! Are you kidding me? Right?
No.
This is.
I thought it was cute,
Oh boy.
though.
Yeah, if somebody kisses me in the middle of a date, I usually think the date is going well.
Yeah.
But it sounds like,
Well, it was going well then.
So when did it change?
Well, oh my. Okay, so I don't know if he told you, but we went out to dinner afterwards after this game, and this thing happened at dinner, and it was just weird and awkward, and it was kind of a big deal. And I honestly I can't get it out of my head, and I just, I mean, it's that big, and I just,
It's
I
that
mean,
big. It's that big.
It's so big. It's
You guys, she's not
And you
talking
found that
about
out at dinner?
How did, the 6-year-old was at dinner with them. What are you talking about?
Well, I hope that didn't happen then.
Oh my God, Rebecca.
Am I right?
I'm
Am I
sorry.
reading into what you're saying, right, Rebecca?
She means the situation.
It was the situation.
Oh, okay.
What did
Can you tell us what happened?
Thank God.
He's really curious.
Okay. We finished eating dinner, and his son asked for some ice cream, and his kid is 6. And so Robert tells him, no, he can't have ice cream.
Yeah.
Then he literally said, well, your team lost, and ice cream is for winners.
Ice cream is for winners.
Wow. What was the kid's
Damn.
response?
He just he looked so sad and defeated. Like he had already lost his game. Like it was their, I mean, they're 6. They couldn't reach the basket. Like nobody scored. It was the worst. Like, right. It was one basket was the winning. And and he just looked so sad and just heartbroken. Like it was just this simple little request after dinner. And it was just so harsh. And it was heartbreaking. Like I have my own kid, and I would never, it broke my heart. I just thought, what a jerk.
But I
Well,
don't
think
know,
about that the next time they lose a game then.
I know you guys are joking, but growing up, my dad was my softball coach forever, and when we were in elementary school, we only got ice cream when we won.
Not my parents. You always got ice cream.
But that was understood going into it. Like if we win, we get ice cream. If we don't, we go home.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's harsh for a kid, I think. I just think, it's ice cream. It's not what are we teaching? I want to teach my kids that there's more than just, what the final score is in a basketball game. That's
Well, did you ask him what his, philosophy was with the no ice cream thing?
No, I didn't. But, I mean, his son was right there, and he just looked so sad. And, I mean, I didn't want to make a thing of it in front of his kid.
Right, because that's
Get into a whole big conversation.
Yeah. She's like, I'll buy him some ice cream.
Yeah.
And we were done then. I mean, dinner was over. I just wanted to leave then.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it seems like you could at least have told him, hey, our parenting theories don't match up.
They don't. Our parenting skills are very different, but I just didn't want to make a thing of it in front of his son.
Well, he is on the phone listening right now and wants to talk to you.
He's where?
I don't know. I'm somewhere. But he's on the phone. I don't know where he's physically sitting, if that was your question. But he is on the other line and wants to talk to you.
I hope you're joking.
Hi, Rebecca.
Nope, not joking. That's Robert.
Oh.
I mean, if you had a problem, this is the problem, you should have told me about it. You should have brought it up to me. I mean, my son knows the rules at home. When you win, you get ice cream. You don't win, nothing.
Well, I think it was pretty clear if you were listening to my whole call that I feel differently about winning versus losing and rewards and something as simple as ice cream. You did see your son's face, right? You broke his heart. It was the saddest thing to see his face like that. He's 6 years old.
He wasn't running hard enough. He could have run faster. They lost. I mean, I have to be tough on my son. I'm trying to prepare my son for adulthood. You have to work hard. You have to win.
Yeah, when he's the next CEO of some major company and he writes a book called Ice Cream is for Winners, you'll see.
Robert, I mean, what is the purpose of doing the ice cream only for winning?
Give him motivation so he can work harder. I teach him to play hard, to be a winner, to give it his all, not to have it on the basketball court.
Whoa.
I mean, if you have a different parenting style, I mean, that's probably quite obvious in the way that you were brought up, in the way you're raising your kid, maybe. I don't know.
So you're judging me right now? That's what's happening. You're judging me because I would give my kid ice cream in this situation.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
I believe that ice cream is for winners. I believe that wholeheartedly.
Okay.
And if you don't agree with that, then maybe you're the one that's not being a good parent.
Whoa! Dude, shots fired.
I mean, all I can say is that this basketball was more than half the size of your child. You think he needs to run faster? He's 6 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't understand this food for winning thing. I mean, you brought me some plain dry popcorn. You didn't put butter or salt on this popcorn, and I still gave you a kiss. So how about that, Robert?
I'll tell you why you gave me a kiss. It's because I'm a winner, Rebecca.
Oh, my God. Rebecca, I am so sorry for defending this guy for moments before we actually talk to him.
Yeah, if you have to identify yourself as a winner, that is the most loser thing you could possibly say.
Yeah, that is truth.
Well, in that case, would you like to go on a second date with Robert, Rebecca? We will pay for it.
Oh, my God.
No.
No. You sure you don't want to think about it some more?
Definitely still no.
He's a
Even
winner.
more no than it was that first night.
Dude, and Robert, lighten up on your 6-year-old, man. That's intense.
My son is going to thank me in about 20 years from now when he's making 7-figure salary, thanking that his dear old dad pushed him harder on the basketball court to run that little bit more than the other kids.
Oh.
You have to be tough in this world. And if you guys there in the recording studio don't agree with that, then I sincerely suggest you look at your own lives and how you were brought up and how you're raising your own children.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm sure he's going to be thanking you, or his therapist is, for all the money he's going to have to pay.
And Rebecca, I see the future, and it will be your child washing my son's car.
Dude, rude.
You're crazy. You're like a crazy human. Of course you are. You called the radio to try to deal with this. You couldn't even read my social signs on the ride home that you were treating your kid like he is a CEO. He's 6. It was a big deal. He got his shorts to stay up for the whole game. Come on.
Good point.
I don't really have anything else to say. I think I said it all.
Yeah, I think we are. Rebecca said she doesn't want to go out with you again, so you do not get a second date, Robert.
Loser.
You say loser, I say winner. Okay. And all you guys can go to hell.
All right. Well, you don't get a second date, so I'm guessing no ice cream after this whole phone call for you, Robert. But keep winning.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Lots of texts in at 78592 saying, he's right. Ice cream is for winners. These stupid millennials and their participation trophies.
God,
Talking about today's
fired up.
second date update. Yeah, they are very fired up on the text message board. It's also very very split. A lot of different parenting techniques out there. Definitely. If you missed the second date update, this dude Robert wanted to call Rebecca. He's a single father. She's a single mother. He scheduled a date, but he forgot that he had to take his son to his basketball game that night. And she was like, well, I'll just come with you. Mm-hmm. So they went. He actually got a kiss at halftime, but she stopped calling him back. And the reason was because after they went to the game, they went out to dinner, and his son wanted ice cream, and he just said, sorry, ice cream is for winners.
Yeah.
Which is a quote that will now go down in second date history.
Totally.
And she said she didn't like the fact that he wouldn't get his son ice cream because he didn't win the game, so she didn't want to go out with him again. But yeah, it's very split on the text message board. Some people are saying I agree, ice cream is for winners. Yeah. And if getting everybody ice cream is what creates snowflakes these days. Run to your safe space. And then other people are like, everybody should get ice cream.
I was with him. You could say no to your kid for ice cream. That's no big deal. But then he started attacking her parenting style and calling her a bad mom. I'm like, okay, you're the jerk at the sideline of the kids' game who's yelling at the coach and is way too aggressive yourself.
And then he attacked all of us and how our parents were. And I'm like, dude, my dad tried to fight refs at every single game.
Yeah. Look how I turned out.
We should be friends.
I actually almost broke a guy's nose at a game once because I was angry at my dad yelling at me, so I hit the guy in the face so I get kicked out of the game so I didn't have to hear it anymore.
Look at that's not a snowflake. That's just real solid parent.
Look at where I went to. Very dark places in my life. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl on the phone for a second date update today described herself in her email as a real guy's girl. So probably means she's into things like chugging Cosmos and spending a nice Saturday afternoon updating her Pinterest page or reading Kardashian blogs. That's the kind of stuff that girls do. Or maybe I'm a girl's guy. I don't know. But Cassidy, does that describe you as a guy's girl?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Yeah.
I figured.
I don't think it describes any woman, whether you're a guy's girl or not.
Well, I'm sure there definitely are women that are into that. But you call yourself...
Literal opposite.
Yeah.
Opposite.
All right. So you call yourself a guy's girl. And the guy you went out with, you said he was a typical guy's guy. So that's good.
Hey.
Yeah, no, I really liked him. I thought we had hit it off pretty well. So.
And is that how you sell yourself? Or, I mean, I assume you met on a dating app.
Oh, yeah, we definitely met online. I'm not getting... Who meets real people in real life anymore?
Yeah, it's
Just want
weird.
to make sure my assumption was right on. I mean, is that how you sell yourself on the dating app, too?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely like pictures of me like playing sports.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I met him online, and he had suggested we go out to dinner at this like really nice restaurant. And I just thought that was so lame. Like, I can't think of a worse way to get to know someone is like going to dinner. Like, I don't know.
Did you tell him that before you guys went out, or did you just, rag on it the entire dinner?
No, I was like, if you do that, I just probably won't show up. Like, can we do something else?
All right.
That's messed up.
So I'm guessing you did something else then.
We did, yeah. Well, I was just like, you get anxious, so it's good to have like an activity to do, right? So I suggested we go off-roading on ATVs.
Okay.
That's a fun date, an expensive date, but a fun date.
I mean, Groupon works wonders. So,
Okay.
Yeah, so I found like this property where we could ride our ATVs around like for an hour, and he was super like excited about that, which I thought was a good sign.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, we had so much fun. I mean, like we were very playful. We were like kicking mud on each other, which doesn't sound sexy, but it was.
Yeah.
So.
Was there any like moments where you guys kissed or anything?
No, we didn't kiss. I wanted to, but also there was like mud all over my face. I think there were a few moments,
Right.
I'm just shocked you didn't pull the like whole "let me wipe that off your face." Oops, now I'm kissing you moment.
I know, right? I mean, he like, did this weird thing with my forehead, where he like pressed my forehead down, and I don't know what that was, but
that sounds strange. Whatever he did with your forehead, but
Maybe he was trying and he didn't quite get it right.
Yeah.
is that all you guys did? Was ride ATVs?
no. So we were so hungry afterwards, and we like went down to this barbecue place down the road. But that's kind of when it went a little,
Well, what happened?
Don't.
Okay, so basically the waiter was like definitely hitting on me like the entire date, and it was so rude. Like it was really uncomfortable, and the energy definitely shifted, and I was like, oh no, like we're having such a good time, and like I'm not interested in this waiter at all. But I also don't want to be rude to him because he's gonna spit in our food. So
you're the waiter was hitting you on you the whole time, and the guy you went out with, his name's Dean, is that what you said?
yeah, Dean.
Dean, all right. And so did he seem upset by the whole thing?
He just was like, he was definitely like not happy, and like he kind of like wasn't as talkative, and I was kind of like, what's up with this waiter? And he just was like, I don't know.
Oh, so he just got cold and short after everything.
Yeah, he did. He got so, like, it was almost like my fault that the waiter hit on me,
Yeah.
It's not your fault. And some dudes might take it as a compliment. Like, if a waiter was hitting on a girl I was out with, I'd be like, oh, yeah, awesome. But she's out with me, you idiot. So
But I could
back
also
off.
see why he's a little, like, upset about it. Like, she didn't tell the waiter to stop.
Who cares? Don't you think that's a red flag?
I don't know. I barely know the guy, so I really wanted to give it a second chance. And so basically he goes up to pay the bill, and that's when this freaking waiter who can't take a hint, like, asked me for my number.
Shut up.
Oh, wow. Ultra aggressive.
And it is so obvious when people are on a date.
Yeah. Like, I literally, like, I even, like, reached over and, like, held Dean's hand, like, on the table, like, while the waiter was, like, trying to hit on me. And I was like, seriously? Like,
So did you give me your number?
Obviously not, dude.
no.
Okay. Because I was like, that might be a reason he's not calling you back if you did give him your number.
No, I was really fed up at this point. I was like, you're kind of being like a block of sorts, sir. And I'm clearly on a date. And no, I don't want to give you my number.
Okay.
Whoa.
But then I looked up and I saw that Dean, like, saw the whole thing happening.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
And so now I'm like, oh, does he think that I, like, did give the waiter my number? And, like,
Totally does.
and then we got into the car and it was just, like, so awkward. And I was, like, so bummed and not returning any of my calls or texts. I'm, like, wondering maybe that's why.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a bad start.
Yeah, maybe it's not so much that the waiter was hitting on you, but maybe he does think that you gave the waiter your number. And that's an understandable reason not to call somebody back.
Yeah, and I definitely didn't, and I didn't bring it up because I was like, I feel like that's just going to make me sound guiltier, so I'm just going to pretend it didn't happen, I guess.
Right.
I don't know.
What a weird
Okay.
It's a real bummer, though, because I really liked him, and I really thought we hit it off, and I want to kill this waiter.
We'll play a song and come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
All right, thanks so much.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Cassidy is on the phone, and she wants to call a dude named Dean. They went out ATVing, which sounds like a fun date, and then after that, they went to go get barbecue. And the only thing that she can think of as to why she's not getting a call back is that the waiter was hitting on her nonstop while she was on a date. And then when her date got up to go pay, the waiter actually asked for her phone number. She didn't give it to him, but she thinks that Dean, the guy she went out with, might have thought she actually did give her number to the waiter. So we're going to get him on the phone and find out if that's what went wrong.
And if it turns out, Cassidy, that he was just simply jealous that the waiter was hitting on you, do you still want to date with him?
Honestly, probably not. Kind of a major red flag.
Right.
Yeah.
But I could see, like, the phone number thing, if he got confused, and makes sense.
The phone number is fine. Like,
Yeah.
but if anything else like that's not cool.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and get him on the phone and see if we can figure it out. Okay? Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Dean?
This is Dean.
Dean, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Okay. How's it going?
I'm doing okay, man. How are you guys doing?
Not too bad.
Good.
Yeah. All right. That's it. See you later. Have a good one.
Just checking in. Mental health check.
Yeah. Take care, Dean.
Well, that was weird.
Dean, you have any reason why I'm calling you?
I haven't the foggiest.
Okay. I'm calling you because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. Have you heard that before or heard of it?
I think I've heard of it. I'm not. I don't listen to the radio that much.
All right. Well, basically, it's where if you go out on a date with somebody and don't call them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and figure out what happened. And we got an email from somebody named Cassidy.
Oh, man.
And Cassidy told us about your date, how you guys had fun going off-roading, and then you went to a barbecue place. But now you're not calling her back, and she's confused.
Look, well, yeah, we had fun leading up to it, but like, to be honest, I've never had a moment on a date before where I was like instantly turned off. But this is
Instantly turned off, so you know the exact moment that you decided you didn't want to go out with her.
Yeah, I could tell you the exact moment.
Okay.
So we went to like a barbecue place, and the food was good and everything, and the service wasn't super great, but she ordered like a big plate of wings, like barbecue wings.
Yeah.
And
instant turn off.
No,
Yeah.
barbecue's awesome. But she got this big plate of wings, and she was doing that thing where like she kept playing with her phone while she was eating, but like, and that's whatever, but like she had barbecue sauce all over her hands and then would like grab her phone and then would get the barbecue sauce all over the phone screen. and then like put the phone down and then keep eating the wings and then pick her phone up and like every time she picked it up it was like and it was nauseating, like real gross. And dude, she was like wiping the barbecue sauce on her pants. She never used a napkin, not once.
Okay.
So wait, you were upset that she was using her phone during your date. You're upset that she got her phone all greasy with barbecue sauce.
I'm upset that she's a barbecue monster. Like, she just had, like, barbecue sauce all over her hands, her pants. Like, at one point, she, like, reached out to, like, hold my hand, and there was, like, barbecue sauce on her hand, and it, like, got barbecue sauce all over my hand. And...
All right, so yeah, I mean, that's kind of gross. Like, why? If you're at a barbecue place, get some wet naps, clean it up a little bit.
There were ample napkins. Like, there's not an excuse for this.
Yeah, there was a towels at barbecue places.
You make it sound like she was literally bathing in barbecue sauce by your description.
You know, whatever. I don't kink shame, but like, I don't know, man.
That's her thing.
At least she was washing her hands with barbecue sauce.
So it was the barbecue sauce. That's the reason you're not calling her back.
It was just gross, man. Like, I'm not a stickler for, like, manners or, like, you know, whatever, but it was just gross.
That is crazy to me.
If you can't handle wiping barbecue sauce off of yourself, like, I can't trust your hygiene in other ways. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it could tell something about their character as far as hygiene goes.
Yeah.
Well, Dean, thank you for being honest and telling us why you're not calling her back. I appreciate that.
No worries.
Yeah. Also, she's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. I should have told you that.
My God.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me right now?
No, I'm not. Cassidy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, no.
Yeah. First of all, who says ample wet nap? What a loser. Like,
wait, what? That's your comeback is who says ample wet naps?
Yeah, he sounds like such a loser.
I said ample napkins. Ample's a word. You could look it up. It's a common word in the
it's a
vernacular.
word. I have a college
That's
degree.
also a word.
Seriously, barbecue sauce? How else are you supposed to eat wings? They're gutting down all over you.
Hands with napkin.
Why would I wipe my hands between each wing? That's stupid.
She has a point there. I mean, that's a lot of wiping.
No one expects you to wipe your hands after every bite, but, like, don't touch your phone and smear barbecue sauce all over the phone. Like, eat a few wings and then wipe your hands and then use your phone. Like, there's an order.
Why were you counting how many wings I was eating? What? It was like I was on a date with Rain Man. Why are you counting my wings? It's my phone. That's why I got phone cases.
I feel like only Rain Man would want to go on another date with you.
That's not the only guy that wanted to date with me. The waiter wanted to date me very clearly, and you said nothing. What kind of man just, I was clearly, like, uncomfortable. You didn't say anything. You just sat there eating your ribs with a fork and knife like some kind of toddler at a tea party. I was like, who the hell is this guy?
You know what? Hey, Mazel Tov. You guys can have a great barbecue sauce date together. Like, you and this waiter can just drench each other in barbecue sauce and, like, slide around in it like slugs. It'll be a really great day.
That is such an image.
That sounds fun.
That
actually.
is such an image.
Your phone probably has poop on it. Your phone has poop on it. You look like someone that does, like, the crossword while they take a like some kind of loser.
Where did that come from?
All of this very aggressive for barbecue sauce accusations, you guys.
Barbecue sauce, that's so aggressive. Like, it's so stupid. You're not going to date me because of barbecue sauce? Like, that's so dumb.
Yeah, sorry I have manners and I was raised the right way. It's crazy, I know.
Your phone has poop on it. I don't want to date
Your phone has poop on it. It's gone from you're smearing barbecue sauce on everything to your phone has poop on it.
Mature.
Yeah, you're not a man. You're like, it was like going on a date with like a little boy. And I don't like little boys. I like men.
Oh, yes. The finger painting on her phone person and wiping her hands on her pants is telling me I'm a little boy.
It's a cell phone. Who cares if it gets dirty? Like, that's what it's going to be. It's out in the world. Like, I'm sorry we couldn't have dinner at the ICU where everything is sanitized every 5 seconds. Like, we'll feed you pudding. And I'll put a bib on you, and I'll put a surgical mask on me, and it'll be so erotic.
That sounds like a hot second date. Dean,
What is happening? Like from barbecue slugs to this, I am like...
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was going on a date with Mr. OxyClean. I mean, like, I don't even know. You're wearing a white turtleneck. Who wears a white turtleneck to go muddy? What an idiot.
Oh
You're right. I'm Mr. OxyClean. Billy Mays here, totally turned off by the barbecue sauce.
You kind of do sound like Billy Mays. Actually, are you Billy Mays, Dean?
I'm the ghost of Billy Mays, not wanting to go on another date with her.
Been 3 lovely payments for $19.99.
You know what? I would rather go out with Billy Mays than you any day of the week. You probably use bleach with lube or something.
Now we're talking about too much about Billy Mays. Dean, would you like to go out with Cassidy on a second date? We'll pay for it.
No. She's single, fellas.
Wow.
I don't think I want to be involved with a guy who has an intimate relationship with his box of detergent. So, yeah, I'm going to say hard pass.
Oh, so both you guys are saying no, then no second date.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, thanks,
I'm
Cassidy.
collecting hand sanitizer.
Okay.
All right. Well, good luck, you guys. Hopefully you can find somebody that matches your lifestyle. You know,
Too clean, too dirty.
Somebody dirty enough for you, Cassidy, and someone who's clean but has poop on their phone like you, Dean.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, sounds like she needs to date somebody with a few less teeth and even less manners. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you didn't hear it, Dean wasn't calling this girl named Cassidy back because at dinner she had barbecue sauce all over her hands and it was like grabbing her phone and not wiping her hands off, and it was just disgusting, I guess. At one point, she even tried to hold his hand without ever using a napkin to wipe off the barbecue sauce. And it was a huge turnoff for Dean. Just sloppy, nasty barbecue sauce everywhere, and she wasn't cleaning her hands at all.
I didn't think it was that big of a deal, and everybody's texting in that she's country trash. And then I realized I am also country trash.
Brooke,
so
what's the
maybe
big
that's
deal?
why
That's why
I find it appalling.
she needs to
That
find
is my roots. I don't know.
some country trash that's just like her that doesn't care if there's barbecue sauce everywhere.
Absolutely.
I'll go hang out with her.
She accused him of being a germaphobe, and he thought she just had bad table manners and didn't want to go out with her again. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Brooke and Jubal's direct deposit is up to $1,200 now, so they're calling out a name in just a few minutes at 8 o'clock.